What's up, PBT family? And if you're new, welcome to another episode of Prolific Ball Talk. Before we get started, do me a favor and click the like button on this video and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on all of our social media as well. With the playoffs right around the corner, we have to do a playoff preview. So let's jump right into it. Past couple days, we had a couple games, couple people really showed out and made their mark already in this early playoffs, man. We had the Celtics beat the Wizards in a tough game all game. Tatum going crazy. That man had 50. Lakers defeated the Warriors in an instant classic. We're going to get into that a little bit later. Um, we had the Grizzlies win as well as the Indiana Pacers, but the Pacers fell to the Wizards and the Grizzlies will probably fall tonight to the Golden State Warriors. So what were you guys' thoughts about these last couple of days? How y'all feel about the play-in?
It was somewhat exciting. You got to see Steph and Bron go at it. You got to see John Morant go at it with DeJounte Murray. That was actually a good matchup.
It was.
And you got to see Russ and they lost to the Celtics, but I feel like in all it was exciting. The NBA got what they needed out of the play-in. We as the fans, we got to watch some good basketball, which is somewhat missed throughout the regular season with people just not playing no defense.
To piggyback off that a little bit, it was definitely exciting. I mean, like the Tatum game, 50-point game, that's definitely a classic. Like I watched the whole game and he was just balling the whole game. Like the Wizards ain't have an answer for him, man. One of the players we actually called out, Kemba Walker on one of our early shows, man, he actually showed up and I was saying, like, he was getting it in, getting down. You know what I'm saying? And then
he was hoping.
Rest of the games, I mean, that Spurs game, like y'all mentioned, man, that was a great game with John Morant and them, Valanciunas hooped, man. Dylan Brooks was
Both ends
of the floor, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Putting the clamps on DeMar DeRozan. That was a good game to watch, man. And I was actually glad to see, Russ and them bounce back because I do want to see them compete in the playoffs. I hope Bradley Beal can get a little bit more healthy. You know what I'm saying? I think they could be a tough out in the first round, even though, they got to go up against Philly. But I think they got some fight in them a little bit.
No, I definitely feel that. So are y'all here for the play-in to continue? Y'all fans of it? Do y'all not like it?
I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I think it's some very competitive games, especially like the first game of the play-in where it's just like if you lose, you just out. You know what I'm saying? You got to win that game to even have a chance to get the 8th seed. I feel like that one and done feel it bring from college to the NBA. I like that a lot better. Like the games we've seen, they ain't been crazy high scoring games. It's people out there playing defense. They playing the right way, getting into their sets, executing. Like that's the type of basketball you want to watch at the NBA level.
I feel like the play-in was good for everybody, man. At the end of the day, the only bad game off the play-in was the Pacers in Charlotte. That game was ugly. It happens. All the rest of the games was good games.
Charlotte didn't have Gordon Hayward either.
Everybody else really dropped the ball. They came out and their youth showed. It was just, bro, they were a step slow, nonchalant. I'm like, they really getting ran off the floor.
Yeah.
I expected between Melo, Rozier, Graham, PJ, you know what I'm saying, Bridges, they still got some ballers. I expected somebody to step up and, at least give it a game. I'm not saying win the game, but at least show something. They really disappointed me.
Yeah, Rozier just had a terrible shooting night. He was so, and that's the leader of their team. And LaMelo, I mean, he's young. I don't know what to expect going into your first. It's technically his first playoff game, if they want to call it that.
Yeah.
So you get what you get. I feel like they're gonna be on the rise. Gordon Hayward not playing. I don't blame him for not playing. To be honest.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't blame him for not playing. They're not doing nothing anyways. What you playing for?
Exactly. I think everybody can agree the best game of the whole play-in was the Lakers versus the Warriors, 7 versus 8 seed. Both teams coming in on nice win streaks. They both had a good last 2 weeks. They both getting a little healthier. Short recap. First half, the Warriors were killing. They come out doubling Steph. Other guys is making shots. Andrew Wiggins getting to work. Kent Bazemore making shots. Steph getting to the money at the end of the half. Second half was back and forth. Lakers really clamped up in that third quarter. And, it came down to the wire. And we all know what happened. Late shot clock, 50 seconds left. They kick it out. The
For
man who
everybody
had
that don't know, we
96.
can run the clip, man. We can run the clip.
Yeah, the clip gonna run. But the man who had 96 game tying to go ahead field goals in his career just extended it to 97. Second in the last 25 years to Kobe, R.I.P. Bean, who has 101. But it was exciting, man. I think nobody could have asked for a better game. Steph went off. Steph, showed that him carrying the team by himself, he was up to the task. He gave them everything that they can handle. It was honestly good to see from both sides, being a fan of the game. I mean, that man's incredible. Second to none. So, what were y'all after seeing that game from both sides?
I feel like Steph don't cheat us. Like, you got some superstars. I mean, a Klay Thompson type player go out, they gonna fold for the rest of the season. They just gonna pack it in. But like I said, I gained more respect for Steph through this whole season, and then playing against Bron and them, I'm thinking Bron and them smoked them. They got Kent Bazemore starting. They don't have no chance. And the performance he put on, it was a good performance, man. Draymond showed me a lot throughout the process too. He's still one of the best defenders in the league. Still one of the best defenders in the league, man. When it comes to money time, Draymond gonna play defense. He gonna do what they need him to do. I do think the Warriors had a chance to win the game, but when they started off the fourth quarter and Steph was on the bench, it gave me that. You remember when Katie first left the season that Russ had? Russ couldn't really sit on the bench for long. It gave me that type.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like he got to play 40, 46 to 48 minutes for them to win the game, which is
that's
nuts,
tough,
bro.
That's tough,
nuts.
man.
That's
nuts,
hey,
bro.
That's bananas, bro.
To be asked to play those level of minutes and shoulder that load,
caliber of player,
man. Not many in this world can do that for sure.
But they're different. But here's the thing: it's different when you playing PG, and you got to play 46 to 48 minutes compared to when you 6'9", 287,
Hey,
you can take possessions off and go.
Why you getting personal? Why you getting personal?
I'm just telling you, it's a little different.
Why you getting personal? We not talking about nobody
when
else.
you playing.
It's a little
KD
different.
and Draymond.
It's a little.
It's different on all angles.
I
don't know why we getting personal off the rip.
You 6'8", 267. You can go stand on the block. You could take a couple of possessions off. You ain't really. Look, he got to keep running. He got to. It's okay though. His partner coming back soon.
We not gonna make that personal, on the way.
Yeah, look,
partner coming back.
I just don't know why we got personal, and I was just talking about Steph Curry. I mean, it's amazing that he shouldered the load all year. I mean,
that's tough.
He's put his team in the best position possible to win, and he's playing with, little to nothing.
Yeah, Bron.
AC, that's an accomplishment for real in the West.
That's tough.
It's tough, man.
And he's 6'2".
Yeah.
Like I said, he ain't cheat us, man. I know players that get in that situation, they'll cheat us.
Yeah.
They'll definitely cheat us. I mean, and then if we want to talk about the Lakers, I feel like first half it was a little slow or whatever. Getting back, they haven't played together. But then the second half, they did show they are still the Lakers. They still do have LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They hit timely stops. They got stops. I mean, they hit timely shots. They got stops when they needed to. Brown hit a big shot at the end of the game. Kudos to him. That was a great miracle shot from him. You know how he get down, like it's LeBron James. But they like if they think that's gonna get them to the finals playing like that, I mean, they gonna be in for a rude awakening, bro. They gotta play better in the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm like I said, y'all the Laker fans. I'm gonna let y'all talk about the Lakers.
My initial thought, I thought it was a great game overall. I thought the Warriors really came to play. So a lot of their players, came for the task at hand. They started out really hot. Ken Bazemore was hot from the field. Andrew Wiggins was hot. I think Jordan Poole hit a couple threes. So I think the Warriors played a great game. On Steph, I mean, he's Steph. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you do. I think Caruso did a great job as best as I think he could have done to his ability, and the man still had 37. So it's like,
hey, kudos to Caruso though, man. He was working.
He was, and he got a huge stop after he shot the three to hit the backboard. He came back and got it tapped out on his leg, on Steph's leg. But I think Steph, he's just special, bro. He just one of them special dudes. It ain't nothing you could do. You can only hope to contain him. And
the shot at half,
bro. What you gonna do with that, man? But you can only hope to contain that, man. He gets some spaces going up. It's 50-50. It's really 50-50 if it's going in or not. But and then on the Lakers side, I think they came out with no aggressiveness. I think they wasn't playing to their strength with the size, settling for a lot of threes, which really irks me when I'm watching the games and they have Draymond Green and Kevin Looney in the paint, and it's why are we not banging the glass and stuff like that? So, but in the second half they did get it together. So and then of course Bron had two huge plays down the stretch. They got to stop. He took the drive to the basket, shoulder bump, lay. You know what I'm saying? And then of course the shot that we're gonna see forever. Freeze frame over Steph for the game. And to Boog's point of a miracle. Miracles happen once in a lifetime. He has 97 of them joints. So, you know what I'm saying?
As far as the Warriors are concerned, we understand they came to play. We understand who Steph is, who Draymond is. Draymond a dog. Lakers came out on BS, and the Warriors was giving it to him. Draymond all in AD fading away. I don't know what he was doing. Shooting threes. If I saw another three, my head was going to explode. I mean, Bron trying to get his legs back. They both trying to get their legs back. But the way we played in the first half was just unacceptable. It looked like we just literally couldn't score. It doesn't make sense. Schroeder, I don't know what he was doing the entire game. Caruso looked better than him. Every time he was in, Steph getting to the money. I mean, his whole eyes light up. And he just ready to work. I mean, he's snatching him. He flying in the air. Yeah, it was just ridiculous.
Wait, Chop, how much money did Dennis Schroeder want?
Oh, I don't know. He got to get it elsewhere.
Okay, yeah, he got to go get it elsewhere. Here.
Yeah,
I getting $100 million. Y'all.
This will.
So we try to refrain from using vulgar language on this show, everybody. But
he's not getting $100 million.
Look, bro,
man,
he said he want a hundo.
Hey, look, he can go
to Minnesota or something.
Yeah, I was about to say he can go to the Bulls and go get $100 million, but I don't know who he thinks in that Lakers front office is going to give him $100 million. But anyways, we came out the second half, played a lot better defensively. We held them to 45 points in the second half, and that was amazing. They ended with 100 points. Down the stretch, AD turned to AD. That's what we need. AD, get to the block, bro. There is no answer for AD in the entire league. He's too quick for the Embiids and for the Jokic. He's too quick. He's too big for the 6'7" power forward. So you got to get to the block when you got 6'6", 6'7" guarding you. I don't want to see Kent Bazemore on you and he's drifting to the 3-point line facing up. No. We're not going to win like that. The only way the Lakers are going to win at this point is if AD plays like he's the best player in the world. There's no reason why he can't because we understand who AD is. So We need AD to show up. We need Bron to play better. Bron played a average game at best and ended with 22, 11, and 10.
In a game winning 3.
And for all that miracle talk, I don't want to hear that. The man hit it. He didn't chuck it. It wasn't like it was a full court shot. The man hit the follow through. Steph looking him in his eye. Money.
After he got poked in the eye.
Yeah, after we're going to talk about this, bro, because somebody has to explain to me, and maybe one of you guys can. How is the foul on Draymond Green on Bron not a flagrant foul in today's NBA? I understand in the 90s, I understand in the early 2000s, but in today's NBA, with the rules how they are, how is that not a flagrant foul? 2 hands to the face. Jeff Van Gundy talking about he went straight up. No, he didn't. He literally went 2 hands forward to the face. How is that not a flagrant foul? Do we just let Draymond play under different rules?
It's because it wasn't Steph Curry, KD, Kyrie, or James Harden, bro.
If Steph Curry got 2 hands to the face like that somebody
would have been out the game. They'd be out the game, bro.
It'll almost be suspensions.
You can't trip off the foul because the very next possession they gave it back. They rectified that situation. They called a legal screen on Draymond where he didn't even.
Yeah, that wasn't a legal screen. But the thing is, I don't want those calls.
But I'm saying,
I don't want those. Like, clean the game up.
But I'm saying, if you make the right call, you don't have to rectify it.
You can't give him a flagrant at that point in the game because then all honesty, Bron just out jump fool. Like that's what they looked at it like. Bron out.
Bro, he went 2 hands forward to the face.
He jumped higher than him.
But bro, what do you mean?
If it's a flagrant, it's a flagrant.
I'm saying when he jumped, I mean, I didn't think it was a flagrant. Obviously, he got hit in the face. It's not like he blatantly was trying to slap dude in the face.
Okay, no. But I don't care about intention. It doesn't matter about intent. It matters what the action is. So if somebody did that same exact action to Steph Curry, is that a flagrant?
I don't know, bro. You're asking me. I don't know.
Kyrie is
now you don't know, bro.
Anybody hit Kyrie like that, it's a flagrant. There's nothing to talk about. Anybody touch Kyrie like that, it's a flagrant.
You're unfair bias,
man.
Don't come on, man. We gotta be real.
Listen, anybody foul Kyrie like that, it's a flagrant. We're not having no discussions. I need the ball back. I need him to hit the 2 free throws, and we can keep playing.
But Bron can't get that though.
I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think it was that bad. I felt like he was acting a little bit, but people going.
It's not that bad.
Did you see the freeze frame? His thumb was in his eye.
This is the argument that I have for Bron and for people like Shaq. Like, I don't care how much you weigh. I don't care how tall you are. If somebody slaps you in the face, it's a foul.
Somebody foul.
You in the eye, it's a foul. And it doesn't matter how much you weigh or how much mass you have or take up. It's a foul. Why do we let this man Draymond was berating the refs, bro. And look, I don't care if he got a technical already. Throw this man out. Like, if that's what he's earning, that's just what has to happen, bro. Everybody was mad in the finals when he got suspended. Why are you mad when he literally should have been suspended in the OKC series when he kicked Steven Adams in the groin twice, bro? He was supposed to be suspended after the second one, and they let it slide. If he's suspended, they don't even get out that series. Yeah. Why do we let Draymond play by different rules, bro? I don't understand this. I mean, he's literally like just going crazy, bro. Crazy. Swing it, bro. Schroeder went to the hole. I think he thought it was a foul or something. Bro, he's swinging his arm like as soon as the ball come through the net, he's swinging his arm crazy. He literally almost banged Schroeder on the top of the head. Like, yo,
man. They got calm this man. That man.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. They never calmed him down, bro. He think he Rasheed Wallace, I think.
Yeah. But he not Sheed, though. He not Sheed. Let's head over to the Eastern Conference for the first round. Eastern Conference first round matchups. We got number 1 seed Philly versus number 8 seed Russ, Bill, and the Washington Wizards. What's your predictions?
For my predictions, man, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm just gonna give game predictions. I got Philly winning 4-2.
Okay. What you got, Boog?
But you know that's the home team. I feel like if they get the first game, I feel like that if they get the first game, I don't want to say nothing crazy. The Sixers gonna win in 7, but I like I said, I want to pick the Wizards because I feel like
Okay, Sixers.
yeah, I got the Sixers, but like
You
I
got
said,
that hometown bias. I understand.
I would not be surprised, bro, because here's the thing: over the years with lesser teams, Russ has had Embiid's number. There's nothing that they've been able to do with Russ. So and people always say, "Yo, Russ can't get out the first round. Russ can't do this." And from what I saw from Brad Beal yesterday, I don't think nobody on the Sixers can guard him. So it's gonna be a matter of can Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris has got to play big because Ben Simmons he's a guaranteed 12 points, but 12 points from Ben.
But he
Simmons.
runner-up defensive player of the year.
Bro, I got Philly in 6, max probably 5. Washington's gonna get up out of there. Philly is a very good team, bro. This is not Philly from 2 years ago. Doc got them boys hooping, and they got other guys like Seth and Shake Milton. Like, they can shoot, bro. And I feel like they didn't have the quality of shooters that they have now, along with Embiid's raised level of play. They're not handling Embiid. What's his name? Gafford. He's cool. Come on. Embiid's getting 35 and 15 for the series.
Yeah, but even with the 35 and 15, Tobias has to hoop, and I feel like
Russ has to hit jump shots.
No. The person that's gonna play a big part in that series is Rui. If Rui comes out and Rui's on like that bullshit where he getting like 9-10 points, yeah, the Wizards are gonna lose. But if Rui plays big, Rui giving them like maybe like 17 to 18 points a game, I could see the series going.
Yeah, that definitely changes it.
Rui
but
has to play big.
I don't think he's capable of 18 a game though.
He's gonna have a ball.
Do you understand?
He's
like the
bad,
teams
bro.
watching you every other day, like. That's why the playoffs get so tough. Like, you're not flying.
Philly's a really good team, bro. They got Dwight coming off the bench.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, look. Knicks versus Hawks. Who y'all got in that series? 4 and 5 seed, both got the same regular season record, 41 and 31.
I think that's straight 7-game series, and I'm going to give it to the Knicks only off the strength of Julius Randle, how he been balling this year, Derrick Rose, and people like that. But I definitely think that's a series that could go 7 because both of them teams, Clint Capella, I think he's a nice player paired with Trae Young and stuff, the things they do. Then they got Bogdanovich over there now. And John Collins been hooping this year, bro. I think they're going to get DeAndre
Contract
Hunter back.
Too.
Hunter going to come back too for the playoffs. So I think that'll be one of the more competitive first round series, but I got the Knicks winning in 7.
I got Hawks. I'll go Hawks 6.
I got Hawks in 7. I think that's gonna be one of the toughest series in the first round, East or West. But I think Trae Young gonna get it done, man. Because a lot of people the Hawks are the 5th seed. They've got no respect this year. No respect. Shout out to Nate McMillan, you know what I'm saying, for the job he's done this year. But the Hawks have got no respect. Trae Young wasn't even an all-star. He averaged 26 and 9. Bogdanovich, since the middle of the season, I don't know if he was hurt. I don't know what happened to him at the beginning of the season, but yeah. Look, that man been killing. They got Lou Will now. Bro, Hawks got some dogs, bro. So I got the Hawks in 7. Brooklyn, Boston. I got Brooklyn in 4.
4-0.
Yeah,
4-0.
I mean, at this point, I'd be surprised if Brooklyn loses a game. I'd be surprised.
Honestly,
series.
I feel like Brooklyn should sweep the playoffs, and if they don't, I mean, at least sweep the East. And if they don't, it's an indictment on the whole Nets organization. We got to put that out there.
You heard Brad Stevens after the game. He said
their own coach.
Oh my God.
Their own coach. He said, "Look, I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be tough to try to beat them because that's the most talent I've ever seen on an NBA team. Ever. Most talent ever assembled. We understand what Brooklyn represents. We understand what the Nets have. 4-0 sweep. I think
But I
we
will say, I would love to see Jason Tatum in another like standout superstar performance.
for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Go out there, get 55, maybe get one game on some 3-0, down 3-0, get one game and extend the series. I love to see that. That would be much
Yeah.
respect. I mean, if they
Yeah.
lose, he don't lose no respect either because he is stacked against
Absolutely.
him. But
Absolutely.
Brad Stevens
I
tried to
would
cop
say
a
that.
plea though, so he don't lose his job. That's all of him. I'm the most talented, but you're getting fired.
I mean, he not lying.
I mean, he's not lying. There's
He's
no
getting
lies
fired.
there.
He's getting fired. Well, if you would have had a better season, you wouldn't be playing him in the first place.
That's true as well.
That is true. There's a
So
double facts.
But last but not least, I think the most anticipated matchup in the East is the number 3 Milwaukee Bucks versus number 6 Miami. We talked about this. We wanted this. We got it. Rematch from last year. And it can go either way. Who y'all got?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm scared because if the Bucks lose, bro, they're gonna start cleaning house. Like they gonna the coach is gonna be gone.
Immediately. He might not make it to the plane.
Middleton
No,
gonna be on the block. That whole team
Mm-hmm.
and organization is gonna look different. The only two people that are still gonna be there is probably Drew and Giannis. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
else, like we talked
gotta
about,
go.
yeah,
Lopez out of there.
they gotta go. So I like seeing stuff like that. So I got Miami at 6.
So part of me wants to see Milwaukee do good because I would love to see them play Boston.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not Boston, Brooklyn. I would love to see them play Brooklyn. You know, I feel like that'd be a good matchup. Like, not saying they got a chance to. Well, they could beat them. Like, I feel like Giannis got to be held to that standard. Going back to one of our other shows where, look, if you're great, you're a 2-time MVP, defending Defensive Player of the Year. There's no reason you shouldn't be able to elevate your team to at least a competitive series. So I would love to see that, but I do think the Heat got their number from knowing how to build that wall. Jimmy's just tough. The shooters with Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, it's like they always go off on them for some reason.
Yeah.
So I want to say a 7-game series just because I feel like the Bucks gonna fight. And you know what? I'm gonna take Giannis, yo. I'm gonna take the Bucks in 7, yo. Just because I feel like this is his year. He gotta stamp it like, yeah, I'm one of them guys. Like we've seen it. We've seen everybody do it. It's time. We've seen everybody do it. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it happen. So he has to make his moment. And
it's time.
Yeah.
Y'all think he's one of those guys? I don't.
Look.
He's
I
a
agree with
2-time
you.
MVP and a Defensive Player of the Year.
Hey, bro.
Averaging 26, 11, and 6.
Who has those accolades all time in history of the game? Who has those accolades and they're not that guy?
You're giving me
Hold on. Who has those accolades and they're not that guy?
He's not that guy, bro. There's levels to it. He's not that guy.
Can I not hold him to the standard of that guy?
No.
You
can. No. You can because you believe in him. Like you think.
No.
You believe it. You believe that,
bro.
I don't believe that. He's not that, bro.
So you don't believe he's 26, 11, and 6?
He's not. No. When you get the game plan for Giannis in a 7-game series and his skill set from the perimeter is limited.
Okay.
That
can be your opinion, but that doesn't mean we can't hold him to the standard of any other great player in the history of this game. Like, bro, he doesn't get an exception because you feel like his skill level isn't up to par. No, we're still holding him accountable.
I did not give him an exception, bro. I don't think he's what y'all believe he is. Look,
bro. Let me get my prediction off. I think it's gonna be a tough series. The Heat fan in me from my years growing up, D-Wade, my favorite player. I know what the Heat is about. I know what the Heat are bringing to the table, and I understand the level of Jimmy and Bam, and I know they motivated. Speaking of that, Bam just got snubbed. He should have been on the Defensive Player of the Year list award, but that's another conversation. But I respect Drew Holiday. And I respect Drew Holiday to the fact that Milwaukee was already a very, 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 very good team the last 2 years. They won 60 plus games in 2 years straight. They just replaced Drew Bledsoe
Eric.
Eric Bledsoe with Drew Holiday. Eric Bledsoe with Drew Holiday. And I think Drew is just better, bro. I think when it comes down to it, Drew can get a buck on his own with nobody, with no help, with no nothing. He can guard the opposition very well. I mean, he's always first, second team, all defense. They have to get it done. Like, I feel like y'all said, if they don't get it done, man, I don't even know what's gonna happen, because at this point, like, it's just time. Giannis, you got to get it done, bro. And if you don't get it done this year, and by getting it done, I don't mean winning the finals, but you got to get out this first round. That's number one. You can't go out like you went out last year. You can't go out like that again, bro. It just can't happen.
I don't need you to beat the Nets or nothing, bro. I just need you to
get past Miami. I'm taking Milwaukee in 6, bro.
You didn't have a choice. You didn't have a choice.
What you mean?
You didn't have a choice because you think he's something.
No, I need Milwaukee, bro. The Heat cannot play with Brooklyn.
In no way, shape, form.
They can't. But they will lose in 5 games. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wants the easy road.
Bro, he wants the easy road.
Yeah, no. Deal with Giannis for 7 games, bro.
And he wants the easy road.
Yeah. That's what it boils down to.
Bro, they will literally 4-1 the Bucks in the playoffs. You know,
they probably will. They should. I mean, they should. So if they don't,
indictment.
Not an indictment. You being weird, bro. It's not an indictment, bro. Don't nobody care whether you win a series in 6, 7, or 4.
None of their series should go 7 games.
Hey, bro, just listen. I get it. You guys are Laker fans. Y'all gonna try to find a way to put your statement on whatever happens in this playoffs.
Before we go,
we don't gotta put no statement, bro. We don't have to put a statement on nothing. We don't have to put a statement on nothing, bro.
Before we go west, though, back to the Giannis situation. This is the same thing James Harden was just saying, right? And was he not held accountable for his team not succeeding? Harden is a one-time MVP. He just averaged about 35, 8, and maybe 5 boards, which I think is very comparable to 26, 27, 11, and
12.
8. Yeah. Well, 12. So
defensive player of the year.
Yeah, and I just was like, I don't know how we can't hold him accountable. Not that I expect it. I don't expect James Harden to win a finals by himself on the Rockets. But I also didn't expect him to shoot 27 threes straight, and they
Thank
lose.
you. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he was going to win the finals, but yeah.
Shifting gears to the Western Conference, the Wild Wild West. We got the number 5 seed Dallas Mavericks versus Los Angeles Clippers. The running Clips. 4 or 5 seed. Don't know how the Clips got to the 4 seed. Oh, you know what? I do know. Let me tell y'all. So they lost 2 games in a row by throwing games and intentionally losing so they can avoid the Lakers first round. This is not
fiction.
Guessing. Go look it up. So they get Luka in the first round. How y'all feeling about that matchup?
I think, honestly, with the playoffs last year, I really thought that the Mavericks had a chance until I don't even want to say the ref name on this show, but he threw Porzingis out in game 3 or 2?
I think that was game 2. Or it might have been 3. No, I think it was 3 because it was 1-1.
I think the game winner in the other game, right? Yeah, they threw him out, and that kind of cost them the series because before that, the Clips really didn't have an answer for them. So, I'm gonna take the Clips only because I hope they make it to play the Lakers. I'm gonna take the Clips in a 4-2. But I mean, Luke ain't no slouch, and he's already made it known that nobody on their team can guard him. So
Yeah, that is true.
I think the Clips is on their redemption tour. I think they get the Mavericks out of there in 5.
I got Clips in 6. I think even with quote unquote the two best wing defenders since Mike and Scotty. That's what they told me. Even with them two, I don't think they can guard Luka. So I think Luka gets 2 games off him. I don't think Porzingis can play. No, not to say I don't think. I don't think he will play at the level necessary for them to win in 7 games. He might give you 2 games of that. So that's why I got them at 2 games. So yeah. But hopefully the Clippers make the Western Conference Finals this year. We'll be waiting. But Denver, Portland, the 3-6 matchup. That's going to be a good one. Rematch from a couple years ago, went 7, a tough 7. No Jamal Murray, but they got Michael Porter. They got Big Yoke. They got a squad over there in Denver. But you know that man, Dame. He's nobody to be trifled with. So
Dame them in 6, bro.
Dame in 6.
Dame in 6, bro.
I hear you.
They don't got Jamal Murray.
That's very true.
That's a huge blow. And
that's very true.
I get that they got Jokic, but I don't think any of those other guys are the caliber of which Jamal Murray was when it came to fourth quarter, in the third quarter, going to get them buckets. I don't think none of them are there yet, so. And you really got Dame on the other side, and he bleed for that, so.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Who you got, Boog?
I think Michael Porter is that guy, so I think this gonna be one of his coming out parties. I think he's gonna get Portland. It's gonna go 7. I low key, I don't think they have anybody that can guard him. And Jokic, I
agree.
feel like it's gonna make not having Jamal Murray. Jokic is gonna show like he already shows that he has the ability to pass, but like he gonna show he could really put the ball in the basket. This gonna be a series where he really gonna have to put the ball in the basket, and he got to make up for not having Jamal Murray. So I'll take Denver in 7.
This is a tough one. This is like that 3-6 that Milwaukee Miami. It's gonna be tough for the Blazers to stop Jokic, bro, because Nurkic is not it, and Kanter defensively is not it. So I don't know. Like I don't think they have an answer for Jokic, but I'm gonna put some respect on Dame, and I'm gonna pick Portland in 7 because I think Dame's just ability to rise to the occasion. I think he's gonna win this matchup, and I think they're gonna go to the second round. Last but not least, in the Western Conference, we got the number 2 seed, the second best record in the NBA at 51-21, the Phoenix Suns, led by Chris Paul, Devin Booker, is going against the Los Angeles Lakers, number 7 seed. We understand they're the defending champions. They battled injuries this year, kind of limped into the playoffs. How do y'all see this series going?
Lakers in 5.
What about you?
I mean, I got the Lakers in a. I'm gonna get the Lakers in 6, man. I think Phoenix is a great team. Devin Booker's a stud. You know what I'm saying? Chris Paul, point guard. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna act like they slouches over there in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So like, and I still feel like the Lakers are getting their rhythm back. We seen how they came out playing Golden State, and it just wasn't like a well-oiled machine. So I think they're still trying to get that rhythm back. Players are still trying to find their stroke. So I'll say 4-2. The Lakers right now, we're really getting it out the mud, coming from that 7 seed.
7 seed.
Our back's going to be against the wall the whole journey. So,
oh my God, bro.
Yeah, so.
For me, man, I got to be honest. I'm hurt. I love the season that Phoenix has had. I feel like Chris Paul should be in the MVP conversation. The single season turnaround that they had this year. Monty Williams should be coach of the year. And Chris Paul should be top 3 in the MVP. That goes without saying. We know who D Book is. I mean, that's Mr. 70. We know how he gets down. But they got to go to the crib. And that's just, it's got to be that way. We're going to get them out the way in 6. They got home court advantage, so I think they will win game 1. But I feel like after game 1 and after we see, what adjustments we need to make, we'll win 3 straight. They'll probably win another game, and then we'll close them out. But it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. Like you said, the Lakers, we've battled injuries all year, so we the 7th seed. We got to get it out the mud, bro. I mean,
bro, stop saying y'all have to get it out the mud.
What you mean?
You have Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Stop saying that, bro. Come on,
bro. We're 7 seed.
Bro, we're trying to give.
Time out.
We're trying to give people good content. Stop saying that, bro. That's not good content.
I feel like everybody
off the mud is not good content.
That coming from a 7 seed to a championship is getting it out of the mud.
No,
and defending your title, and every game you're the Los Angeles Lakers defending champions, you're gonna get the best shot. We understand that they're the 7th seed, which means they don't get the luxury of being a 1 or 2 seed and getting to play the Grizzlies possibly or the Warriors and still be able to be comfortable. No, they got to get it out the mud from the start, bro. They playing MVP level Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. Bro, they have a good system. They have a good core. They have shooters.
They're
Bridges.
Who has the better
well
roster?
coached. Well coached.
Who has the better
I would say the Lakers at full strength.
I mean, they're all playing. I don't see anybody sitting out. I think they are full strength. They're playing. If you out there, you healthy. I don't want to hear no excuses.
Okay. I'm not. How am I giving an excuse when I just said they're winning in 6? I just said that Phoenix going to get 2 games off them.
But you're saying
Like,
out the mud. It's not getting it out the mud when you have.
We still getting it, bro. Phoenix is not a scrub team. Hold on. Phoenix is not a scrub team. It doesn't matter that. Yeah, like, bro, Phoenix is capable of beating us.
No, they're not, bro. They're not. Y'all have the one.
So they 51-21 for no reason.
Y'all have 2 people they can't even game plan for. Y'all had 2 people they can't guard remotely. What are you talking about? Can't nobody guard Anthony Davis or Bron?
Okay, that's true. But you're talking. Hold on, you're talking like this is 2K. The Warriors can't guard Anthony Davis or Bron, but it was still 100-100 with 50 seconds left because it's playoff basketball, bro. But it's playoff basketball. Bro, it's playoff basketball. You know how these you know how these games get.
Shots get tougher, bro.
The Lakers have a better roster than the Warriors. They didn't blow them out because that's just not how the game went. You're not guaranteed to blow anybody out just because on paper you look like, okay, you have this name and this name. No, styles, matchups, how they hit threes. If the Lakers don't hit shots, they in trouble. Bro, it's not just cut and dry, bro.
You're saying matchups, but there's nobody to match up with Anthony Davis and LeBron James. There's just absolutely nobody on that team that can match.
I agree, bro. That's why I have the Lakers in 6. I'm still gonna put respect on Phoenix.
6. Stop saying out the mud. Stop saying that.
We're gonna have to, bro. We're gonna have to play it. Look.
Not delusional.
Our path to get to the NBA Finals is going to be Phoenix, the number 2 seed, 51-21. They have the second best record in the league. Then we're gonna have to either play Portland or Denver in the semis. And then in the conference finals, we're probably going to have to play the Clippers or Utah. I would say the Clippers. That's just getting to the finals. Then in the finals, we're most likely going to have to play the Brooklyn Nets. That's not getting out the mud, bro.
No. But you got it. If that's what you want to continue now. It's not.
Can you name me one 7 seed in the history of the NBA that has won a championship?
I'll wait. Name me a 7
I'll wait, bro.
Anthony Davis and LeBron James, 2 top 5 players in the league. Name me a 7 seed that's had 2 top 5 players in the league.
I will wait for you to answer my question. Can you name me one 7 seed?
Give me a 7 seed. No. Not only do you have LeBron James, you have 2 players that was 6th man of the year and then 6th man runner up on the.
This is not about last year. Yeah, bro, first of all, this is not about last year.
I'm just telling you.
Trez is getting DMPs.
Bro, because y'all choose the
coach's decision,
bro. Okay, if the Lakers choose to play Wesley Matthews and won't put Trez in the game, that's a Vogel issue. Like you paid Trez, put Trez in the game.
Bro.
Like, what are you talking
You're
about?
trying to, bro. Name me a 7 seed that is won the NBA Finals.
Name me a 7 seed.
And I'll wait.
LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Why are they the 7 seed though?
What do you mean? It's not because they're a bad team. It's just injuries. Like when they like.
Okay, so we haven't been healthy. That matters.
So we're getting
bro. That matters. Continuity matters.
Y'all literally just said the Clippers' problem last year was chemistry because they weren't playing together enough.
No, they're
so now when the Lakers have hold on. So now when the Lakers have the same issue, that's just not a problem. No. When we told y'all all last year that you need to be playing, you need to be getting these reps. But now that the Lakers don't have these reps, it's cool.
Nah, man.
Nah.
Come on, man.
You can fool the public. You're not gonna fool me, bro. I know the deal. So look, the season is over. Who's y'all MVP? Is it Steph? Is it Big Jokic? Chris Paul? Embiid? Who y'all got?
See, I think of value different when I think about the most valuable player, because I think out of those three people, the value that Steph Curry brings is unmatched. You know what I'm saying? Because like the attention that he is grabbing, you know what I'm saying? From like the screenshots we didn't see where it's literally 4 people standing around him at half court. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I think that's one of the things that's missed in that's mismeasured when we say most valuable. Because like if you take him off the court, they can guard Jordan Poole and them face to face. They can't get no shots, yo. They're not getting their own shot off. Everything the Warriors get comes from something Curry does, unless it's Andrew Wiggins isolated on a short wing or something like that. And then he's the focal point of defense. And the man still what did he have? 59 and 29 minutes or something like that?
Or 49 and 29 minutes.
Like, come on, man. That's ridiculous. Like, and he's been doing it all year. But I wouldn't be mad at any other pick. But I think
you got Steph?
Talk about value, I would say Steph was the most valuable to his team. But that's just my view on what value is. I know they do it differently.
I think Jokic deserve it. Like he number one on the thing. When Jamal Murray went out, I feel like they didn't skip a beat. He did what he had to do to make sure they stayed afloat. Steph been hot like these last 2 months. Obviously, with the way you defined MVP, Steph. I wouldn't be mad if they split the award and it was just like Steph and Jokic, y'all split it. But since I have to choose, I'll pick Jokic. Steph has had a great season though. He could, like I said before, he could have folded and called it a season. Him and Draymond could have pulled that shit they pulled last year, where they just sat. But they fought it out, and they're gonna be in the playoffs. They're gonna be playing in Utah first. So.
For me, as far as Steph's concerned, I think Steph's had an outstanding season, leading the league in scoring. Really carrying them. But he can't be my MVP. And it's for a couple of reasons, bro. Like I just feel like my true definition of MVP is different than what they award. I feel like just going off of what they award and how the MVP is given out, I feel like that's what we can go off of, because everybody have an opinion. But it's how they get the award. I feel like there's no way Steph can win as the 8th seed when he didn't do anything that was never seen before, like statistically or like accomplishments throughout the regular season. It's a regular season award. The reason why Russ got it as the 6th seed was because he averaged a triple-double, and we haven't seen that in 50 years. You know what I'm saying? and that's he's the lowest seed to get the MVP award in the last 50 years. Because of that, they always give it to the 1st or 2nd seed. I remember the first time Steph got it, I thought James Harden should have got it. But Steph and them won 67 games. They rewarded that. Yeah. So just off that, like I couldn't give Steph the MVP award if I had a vote, but I feel like it's probably gonna go to Jokic just because I mean he's almost averaging a triple double at the center position, which is crazy. They ended up with the 3 seed, which I respect with Murray going down. He just had an all around great year. I think Chris Paul deserves some consideration. I think Embiid was my front runner a little while ago, but they kind of I feel like in the latter part of the season they kind of slipped a little bit. Like they weren't as dominant as he was. But I mean his numbers are still crazy. So I wouldn't be mad at any one of those three, but I think they're gonna give it to Jokic though.
I got a PSA, low key. All right, so for the PSA, I got 3 players that I need to get up out the first round. As much as people hate on Russell Westbrook, if he's able to get out of the first round with that team he has, I don't want to hear nothing over the summer because they're not winning the chip. Michael Porter, you've been on a come up for a while. It's time for you to take that next step. You take down Dame and McCollum with Jokic, puts you we got to look at you in a different light. Andrew Wiggins, we've been waiting for Andrew Wiggins to take the next step. You may not win the series versus Utah, but please do not pull a no-show. Do not have Steph out there by himself with no help. I need you to get 23 to 24 a night. If you can do that, I can look at you in a new light also. That is my PSA.
I respect that.
Nah, facts.
Just to touch on Russ real quick. How do y'all feel about Russ all time? I feel like Russ recently, he just passed Oscar Robertson for the most triple doubles all time. He's averaged a triple double in 4 out of the last 5 seasons. The only season he didn't, he played with James Harden, and we know those two have the ball in their hand a lot. How do y'all feel about Russ all time? Who do y'all have him above or behind? What?
It's kind of tough.
Is he top 10? Is he top?
You doing all-time
5?
PGs? Or are you talking
all-time PG? All-time PGs.
Oh, he's
all-time point guard. Top 10. I mean, I feel like you dang near got to put him up there. I feel like it's so much scrutiny come with the no ring stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's a crazy feat, bro. So I feel like he got to be up there. Now, where he falls in my top 10.
You got him top 10 or top 5?
I don't think he's top 5.
Okay.
I don't know if he's top 5 PG all time.
All time. All time.
I don't know. I just don't know, man.
I respect that top 10. What you got, Boog?
Bro, you know he's top 4 on my list, and I can't do it.
He's top what?
Top 4.
All time?
Yes, bro.
What's your top 4?
Are we putting AI as a PG or
something? No.
So
he's 2.
So number 1, you got Magic. 2, you got Steph. 3, Isaiah, and then you would throw probably Stockton at 4. But like, I think Russ is better.
Stockton not over, bro. He not over Jason Kidd, bro. I'm sorry. He's not over Jason Kidd.
He's an all-time assist.
It doesn't matter. Okay. As a player, there's no way Stockton is carrying them Nets teams to finals, bro.
Okay,
with just like, bro, Stockton had Malone.
I'm saying that's what I would say. Like, had Russ not been included, Russ is my 4. Are you trying to tell me J Kidd is better than Russ?
I'm taking J Kidd over Russ. I'm sorry.
I'm not. Yeah. Y'all can have
like. Okay, look. Russ can give me better stats, bro. Russ can give me better stats, bro, and he can fill up the box score. Yes, but if I'm trying to win a championship and I'm trying to win a series or a game, I'm taking Jason Kidd every single day of the week over Russ.
But Jason, okay,
bro. What do you mean?
I feel. Look, this is my only thing.
I don't think Jason Kidd makes the playoffs with this Wizards team. I don't have.
He made the finals.
Yeah, but do you know who he had on that? Do you know
with no other All-Star?
Look,
do you know who he had on that team?
Hold on,
he had Kenyon Martin, who wasn't an All-Star. He had Kerry Kittles, who wasn't an All-Star.
Richard Jefferson.
He had Richard Jefferson, who was in his first and second year.
bro, that Jersey team was mobbed. When he went, they were mobbed.
They had Keith Van Horn, who wasn't an all-star. They had Dikembe coming off the bench, who Byron Scott wasn't even playing.
Hey, bro.
Like
I don't.
Jason Kidd, and
it
it
makes it with this Russian.
Bro, you crazy?
Look,
over no Russell Westbrook.
This is my only problem with Russell Westbrook. I feel like you can he's a great all-time great point guard, but I feel like as a point guard, you have to be able to knock down a jumper, bro. You cannot rely on Russell Westbrook's jumper at all. Just like the way that the Celtics were guarding him, where they were building a wall on Russell Westbrook. He couldn't do nothing.
Put Tatum on him, and it's a wrap. Like I love Russ. Russ is an all-time great, but I there's a lot of point guards all time for me personally as a point guard. I can't take him over because if you're telling me let this guy as my point guard lead my team to victory, there's no way I'm taking Russell Westbrook over.
It's more than just stats when it comes to a point guard. It's a part of being a leader and knowing when. Russ does not know when he don't need to shoot and get somebody else the ball. He can be 3 for 22. And they be down 4 in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left, and he's going to shoot a 3 with 18 seconds left on the shot clock.
With KD on the floor. Hold on, with KD on the floor.
That's not
he's still going to shoot
that
I
want in a game.
I gotta take J.K.
conference finals against the Warriors after they coming back 3-1 on us. I don't want that.
So I feel like Russ is the most unique player ever to me because his talent and his motor is literally top 5 all time. It's unmatched. So that he should be top 5. But when it comes to the intangibles of being a point guard, he doesn't have that. I'm not taking Russell Westbrook over Chris Paul in no way, shape, or form. There's no way to win. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. And I don't care how.
Bro, but
it's cool.
It's a lot more.
He's not over CP, bro. And I don't know. I feel like Russ he's very unique, and I've never seen bro, in the playing game that they lost, he had 12 boards at the half. I've never seen that at the 1, let alone at the 5, bro. He had 12 boards at the half. That type of stuff is man, I've never seen that. But then they come out and get smoked, and he can't hit a mid range.
Would you take Russ over Kyrie?
Kyrie's not Russ is on the damn near I'm not gonna say he's damn near finished, but there are 2 different points in there.
Would you take Russ over Kyrie, bro?
At any time in their career, in a conference finals to go to the finals, are you taking Kyrie Irving or Russell Westbrook, bro? You can pick any time in their career. You can pick any time, whichever versions you want. Because I know I'm taking Kyrie.
That's tough. If you ask me who's gonna finish,
what's tough? Hold on, what's tough, bro?
Don't ask me that. I'm saying when Kyrie finishes his career, I feel like he'll be ahead of Russ. Put it that way. If I have a conference finals and I have to choose between Russ and Kyrie, I'm taking Kyrie Irving. I'm taking Kyrie. I'm not saying I'm not, but I'm saying
right now, on May 21st, 2021, are you taking Russell Westbrook or are you taking Kyrie Irving in a game to go to the finals?
Kyrie Irving is the second best point guard in the league. Yes, I'm taking Kyrie Irving without a doubt.
Okay, I got one more for y'all. And this is at any point, bro. Are you taking Russell Westbrook? Because this has to be considered, bro. Are you taking Russell Westbrook to lead your team to victory over Dame Lillard?
No.
I have the right not to answer that question.
Hold on. I need this man to answer. I need this man to answer, bro.
I plead the fifth. I don't know nothing about that. I couldn't even tell you.
Hey, well, look, our viewers.
So he got to be over you.
Look, we got these. We gonna run back the 3 questions. Look, but if y'all tuned in, please interact, share y'all opinion. Let us know what y'all think about these questions. What was the first question we talked about with Russell Westbrook being top 10 all time?
Where does he rank all time amongst point guards? Where do you have Russ?
Russell, and then the second one was, would you take
Russ over Kyrie Irving in one game to get to the finals, or would you take Russ over Dame Lillard? Bye Dame Lillard in one game to get to the finals. Y'all let us know.
And then I'm gonna leave y'all with one more. The last one is, do y'all think there's an argument for Steph Curry to be an all-time better player than Kevin Durant? Let us know what y'all think.
Yeah. Does anybody want to touch on that topic?
Nope.
I think we could say that. Let's get some feedback from the viewers, and we can say that for the next episode.
All right, that sounds good.
How about that? Yeah.
We appreciate everybody for tuning in to this episode of Prolific Ball Talk. We thank you guys. Please hit the like button on this video, share this video, subscribe to our channel, follow us on all of our social media. Please comment in the comment section, leave us feedback. Until the next time, I'm JD.
It's your boy Young OG. Like Brody said, man, please interact with the videos. We also looking for, guests to come on the show, talk some sports with us, so let us know if y'all want to be a part. And thank y'all for the support.